is up, guys?
What
It
is up,
Rage
guys?
Midnight, and
Really? 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 Really?
All right, you can do it this time.
Are we restarting this?
No. Let's just keep going. Keep going.
Alright.
Nothing.
What is up, guys? This is Rage Reaper, and
Rage Midnight.
we are
Telling
gonna talk
you
to you about the story
a story
about this sleepover that we had whenever we were little
in like
at a
fourth
friend's house
grade.
birthday party.
Like fourth grade, we were really small.
It was probably one of the best sleepovers, man.
Yeah, that was really funny sleepover. All right, so our friend ZZ, shout out to ZZ for being a good sport for this. But every time we we slept over at one of each other's houses, we would always stay up all night. And so he was turning like 11 or 12 or something like that. I think it was when we were in 6th grade, so he was turning like 12.
And everybody was falling asleep, so we had to do something.
Yeah, everybody was falling asleep, and we were gonna have like a contest. I don't know why, but we always had contests to see who could stay up the longest. Leave a comment down below if y'all ever did that. But so we were doing something, and so then Colton had an app on his phone, and he it was like a wood knocking prank app thing. And so he started doing that, and everybody started flipping out, thinking that somebody kept knocking on the windows. And so the funny thing was, at one point, like the third time, a tree branch swayed at like the right moment. And so it looked like somebody came up and knocked on the door. And so everybody flipped, like they were all freaking out. Like, we play airsoft, and so ZZ had a bunch of airsoft guns. So like the most freaked out people went and grabbed airsoft guns. I don't know why, but I guess they thought that would help them defend themselves or something. But
which everybody knew that it wouldn't.
yeah, so they all flipped out, and it was really funny just because I guess it wasn't funny to them, but me and Colton knew what was going on. Reaper's name is Colton, my name is Braden, just for y'all's info. And so, we were kind of sitting there, and so then everybody woke up. And so at one point, let's see, who was it? Somebody ran outside, like right after that tree branch swayed at the right moment.
And there just so happens to be a truck driving by really, really slow.
Yeah, there's somebody like.
So then that just like made them flip. Like,
yeah,
everybody was just like, oh my gosh.
It was like one of the best sleepovers ever. They like flipped, but whenever they ran outside, a truck was, as Colton said, driving by real slow. So then they just started chasing after it, and so they got lost. And kids, don't ever chase after trucks, because that's how people take you. And so, I don't. Who was it? I can't remember who it was. But
I think it was Austin.
I think it was too. But anyways, so they got lost. So like 10 minutes after they run outside, we hear ZZ's phone ring. And so ZZ was asleep at the time, because he said that we need to chill and go to sleep. And so
I think he knew it was us all along.
yeah, I do too. I think so. I think we told him, but he was like, "Come on, guys, really stop doing that." And so I answered his phone, and Austin goes, "Dude, we're lost." And I was like, "Where are y'all?" He goes, "I don't know. I need to talk to ZZ." And me and ZZ live in the same neighborhood, so I mean, I kind of know the area, but he lives more down the street, so he knew the area better than I did. And so I was like, "Dude, ZZ, wake up, Austin's lost." And so he woke up, and he goes, "Where are y'all? Like, why did y'all run out of the door? Y'all are idiots."
And he was mad.
He was really mad. And so they're like, "Dude, we see footprints in the sand on the road, and we hear people talking." And so they were like flipped out. Like at that point they were paranoid. And so it was like, I don't even know how to explain it. Like, at some points I thought they were just like hallucinating because they were so scared. So about they ran out of the door. What do you say, like 2 a.m. Colton? Probably 2 a.m.
Yeah, it was somewhere around there. It might have been later.
Yeah, it was actually, it might have been later. But they ran out pretty late. It was like 2 to 3 a.m. And so it was pitch black because it was in November, and it was like you couldn't see 5 feet in front of you. And his road has a lot of trees, so that's even worse because it blocks all the moon. So, ZZ finally navigates him back to his house, and so, oh, I got that guy, okay. Anyway, so they were, like, by the time they got back, they were so flipped out that they wouldn't go to sleep without, like, having an airsoft gun near them. I don't know, I still don't know why they had airsoft guns, and they honestly never went to sleep because they were so scared. And so at one point, Colton knocked on it again, and they all flipped out, and they said, okay, everybody look at the windows and make sure that nobody's there. And so they were to the point where if they got sent to like a psychiatrist or something, they'd be like certified like paranoid. And so it was just a really good night. I'm trying to think of other things that I'm forgetting because I know I'm forgetting stuff. Let's see, we had pizza and then
I don't know, but I think me and Braden, me and Reaper, or I mean me and oh my God.
Midnight.
Were the last ones up, and they had like a bounce house outside,
Yeah.
so we just went outside and laid out there.
Yeah, they have a bounce house. He had a bounce house like every birthday, and we would always wrestle. So at like, I don't know, 5 a.m. it was like there were like 4 of us awake, so we all just went outside and jumped on the bounce house, and we stayed out until like 1 a.m. bouncing on the bounce house. And mind you, we were 11 through 12, so we all had a bunch of energy. So we were like always doing something. But at like 5 a.m., 4 of us went out there and we were wrestling. And we had a friend that was like, I don't know, but he was it was really funny just because of the fact that when like it was all free for all. So we I had one end of like a big foam log they sent, and Colton had another, and so we plowed. I think it was ZZ and Keaton that were up, but we plowed whoever was up into the side of the net, and when we did, they got trapped, and so then we were laughing, but they got out, and then they plowed us into the side of the net, and so we just sat
Wasn't
there.
that Giovanni?
Oh yeah, that was Giovanni. That's who it was. I think it was Giovanni who. Yeah, I think it was Giovanni. It was Giovanni and somebody else, but anyways, it was a really, really, really insane night, and so it was.
I mean, long story short, we never told them what happened. We never said anything.
So they
this is like
still
our first
think.
time ever talking about it.
So they still think that people came up to the door and knocked, and we did this in 6th grade, and we are now a freshman in high school. Actually, was it 6th grade or 5th grade? I think it was 6th grade. But they still, to this day, talk about it. And they still are like, you remember those guys that came and knocked on the door? And every time we want to tell them.
Just bust out laughing.
But we don't tell them. We just laugh because they don't. I'm not sure how they didn't realize that it was us, because it was coming from like the other side of the living room. So I'm not sure. I guess it was just because we were all young. But it was really funny. Like, if y'all were there, y'all would have died laughing.
Dude, I just got like 4 kills.
You just had to. It was almost like you had to be there to see what we were talking about thing. It was like one of the funnest, or one of the best nights that I've had, or I guess funnest isn't a word, but most fun nights I've had.
The best.
Yeah, the best night. It was a really fun prank to do. So if y'all are ever trying to prank y'all's friends and y'all have a smartphone, download the app. I think it's Wood Knock or something like that, and it sounds just like someone's beating on the door. So just prank them like that at like 2 a.m. and you'll definitely get a good reaction. If we had a video, I probably would have posted it, but we didn't have a video, so we just didn't have a video. But we wanted to share that story with you because we thought it was hilarious. We were just talking about it a few minutes ago. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoy. If you enjoy, subscribe, because we're gonna be telling more stories and stuff. So anyways,
Hey, wait. I like chicken, guys.
Wow. Anyways, we're gonna be telling more stories and more of our, I don't want to say life experiences because we're not very old, but I don't know. I'm trying to think of what I was gonna say. More of our life stories, I guess you should put it. We definitely have some interesting stories. I mean, I think Colton agrees. We definitely have some interesting stories at ZZ's house.
Yeah. I think the next one is about
The
whenever we
dogs.
were at the gun range in G.
Wait, when was that? Oh, okay, I know what you're talking about. My birthday?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And I think the next one should be when
I didn't hear the beep. I didn't hear the whistle.
Yeah, yeah. I think the next one should be the dogs.
Anyway, that's a hint for the next thing, okay?
Yeah.
So
it's a really
we'll
funny
talk
story.
about that next, probably.
If y'all like it, or if y'all like this idea, give it a big thumbs up. And if we can reach 1.387 likes, then we will continue with the series. So remember, guys, 1.387 likes. If we can't reach that, though, then we can't keep doing the series. So I'll put it up in the top right corner. 1.387 likes. Remember that.